Orangewood releasing an electric baritone guitar wasn't on my 2025 bingo card, but here we are. And it looks nice enough, but how does it play, and most importantly, how does it sound? Let's find out. Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and that shirt was a smart choice today. Looks great. So Orangewood sent me this guitar in exchange for this video, but thoughts and opinions are all mine. Ears are all yours though. If you're only interested in sound samples, check out the timestamps in the video description. The Del Sol Baritone is a collaboration with Tritone Guitars. In fact, Tritone already makes and sells a Del Sol model. But while Tritone's Del Sol is custom made to your exact specifications, the Orangewood model is what you see is what you get. It's also worth noting that the deposit for a bespoke Tritone Del Sol is $800 alone, with the final builds starting at $24.99. This Orangewood baritone, this one right here, $695. So definitely made for a different audience. And you know what? I think that's a really fun idea, honestly, to collaborate with a custom builder to offer a mass manufactured version of their unique models. But let me know what you think in the comments. We'll talk specs and more after we get through some clean tones. For an amp, I'm using the Volga preamp by Heather Brown Electronicals, which is based on her personal Softtech MiG 50 amp. I'm starting with channel 1 running clean into the non-human audio Night Creatures, which is going through the UAFX 1176 compressor. That's going into the Seymour Duncan Power Stage 170, which is powering this cab here, which is equipped with a Jupiter speaker. We'll talk about the first pedal, the one right behind my shoulder, a little bit later. I love baritone guitars for country music, so let's get into some of that. I'm going to start in the neck and work my way to the bridge. Middle position. Bridge position. By the way, in the middle position, you can flip this toggle and reverse the phase of the neck pickup. There is a bit of volume drop, which is to be expected, but it has a really cool character, a little nasally. Something that baritone guitars were used a lot for in early country music was to double the bass guitar, the acoustic bass specifically, like a double bass. And that was because they were a few reasons. My general understanding is they were hard to mic up, they maybe weren't well defined. So we're going to hear it with a little bit of tic-tac bass, and I'm going to run through the pickup positions exactly the same order as before pretty quickly, so keep up. And how about something a little bit Western? I don't think this was originally played on a baritone, but I just think it's fun. I'm not sure all those notes were right, but I think you got the gist. That was really fun. I actually really liked that on the neck pickup. If you're already sold on this guitar, you can find it via the links in the video description. I think the easiest place to buy this is through the Orangewood website, but the reverb.com link is an affiliate link. I'll also have some general affiliate links to Sweetwater and more in case there's anything else in the world you'd like to pick up. Using affiliate links doesn't cost you extra money, but a portion of your sale gets shared with me. It's a great way to support this channel doing things that, let's be honest with ourselves and each other, we were probably going to do anyway. I definitely want to play this with some more overdrive, but first, let's talk specs. The Orangewood Del Sol Baritone is available in 2 colors at the moment, sandstone, which you see here, it looks really, really gorgeous, and pitch black, which comes with a torque pickguard. Everything else should be the same between the 2 colors. It boasts a chambered mahogany body, a roasted maple neck, rosewood fretboard, 27.5-inch scale length, a 12-inch fingerboard radius, 21 frets, and a 43mm nut width. Nice locking tuners for easy string changes as well. For electronics, we're working with 2 P90s, I'm sure these are a house brand, a 3-way toggle switch, 1 volume and tone knob, and that mini toggle phase switch that works in the middle position. Down is standard, up is out of phase. You should be able to hear it pretty easily. I've found the pickups to be very warm, which I personally like, but let me know what you think in the comments. While I do think you could play like heavier genres on this, I'm always excited to find a baritone that's not catered to heavier genres because I think baritone is so good in so many scenarios. I used to gig with one quite a lot when it was a trio. It was me, a woman who was singing and playing acoustic, and a drummer, and we didn't have a bassist, so I would play baritone a lot to fill in that lower range, but still be able to provide some like electric licks and that kind of thing. Oh, and before I forget, it also comes with a gig bag. I'm gonna add some dirt now. I've been on channel 1 of the Volga, which was set pretty clean, and now I'll engage both channels, which will add some grit. Same order, neck, middle, bridge, phase switch. You can really hear how there's kind of a nasal quality to that out of phase switch. Let's go through that order again. that song. That rules. Just hear some chords, some big open ones. Yeah, that rules. I love that. Before I add more gain to the mix, which I know everybody always wants to see that, I need to talk about how this guitar feels and plays. But first, if you're enjoying this, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Those are great and free ways to support this channel. If you'd like to financially support Get Offset, you can drop a tip via the Say Thanks button below this video. You can also join the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you can get access to the exclusive Get Offset Discord server. At $10, you get exclusive merch. Cool? Cool. I'm going to cut to the chase. The build quality on this guitar is genuinely very nice. The neck shape and feel reminds me a lot of a Music Man or Sterling guitar. The fretwork is nice, though I think the frets themselves could be polished a bit more. I think you are really splitting hairs at this price point, complaining about the frets aren't polished enough. So I don't want to be uppity or something. The thing is, I think you might experience a bit of neck dive. Since the body itself is chambered, and by the way, I love the reduced rate, it's something, though, you got to keep in mind when pairing with a guitar strap. Something like a seatbelt strap, you might have to be fighting that a little bit, but something that's like leather or has a bit of grab to it, I don't think it would be very bad at all. So yeah, generally, I can't find a real flaw worth complaining about this guitar. In this price range, I couldn't find a flaw to complain about it for a few $100s more. Again, yeah, I just think that the frets could be polished a bit more. Literally it. Okay, this mystery pedal back here is the Mazette Lower Drive / Robert Overdrive. I've never seen another one. I think it's French. If you have a lead on one of those pedals by Mazette, please let me know because I would like to buy it. I love this pedal. It's probably my favorite overdrive ever. It has great bass response. It lives on my bass board, so I thought it would be fun for this video. Let's do it. The gain is up all the way. Start in the neck. I couldn't help myself. That was fun. So I have one more thing for you. I've kept the non-human audio night creature on a bit of a leash, but now I'm going to get weird with it. I'm going to go back to a cleaner tone over here on the Volga. I'm going to add repeats on the night creatures. And by the way, I'm going to tune the high string from a B to an A. I've been in B standard. So I'll be back in 1 second. And the neck. Ultimately, I think that the Orangewood Del Sol Baritone is a screaming deal. The build quality far outpaces the cost, which I don't know how they do it. Again, the only build quality note that I had was that the frets could be polished more. And that feels like a very princess thing to say for a guitar that costs less than $700. If you liked this video, check out the one on the screen where I demo a pedal that might be the best value in multi-effects, speaking of screaming deals. Thanks for watching, thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. Goodbye.